Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome, everybody, to the Newark Arts State of the Arts, our annual public meeting. I'm Marcy DePina. Yes, thank you. We need a clap for that. This is one of the most exciting events that we put on every year, and definitely one of the most exciting events in the city, as we are honoring not only the arts that happen in this city and that are made in this city, but more importantly, the artists. It's all about the artists. We're celebrating the great work that we do, and not only that, but we are under the leadership of a brand new executive director, Miss Lauren LeBeau-Craig. And tonight, she will be unveiling our 5-year strategic plan to you. And not only that, but we are going to announce our ArtStart Grantees. So we're giving out money tonight, y'all. My name is Marcy DePina, and it's truly one of my greatest honors and one of the services that I do that really warms my heart, and that is serving on the board of directors for the Newark Arts organization. I've been with the organization for quite some time now, and I'm currently the president of the board. And when I tell you that this is the work that I do that really, truly fills my heart and soul, I can't express it enough how great it is to be a part of an organization that's truly impacting the artists in our community. Since I've been on the board, there's been great change and a lot more to come. And we're just very excited to not only be able to support our artists, but really to uplift the narrative and the goal of our city and our mayor as for the city of Newark as being a city of the arts. Can you all agree that Newark is a city of the arts? What other city in the country has an artist as a mayor? And we don't just have an artist as a mayor, we also have a councilman we don't just have an artist as a mayor, we also have a councilman that's an artist as well. So we're really lucky in this city that we have leadership that gets it. So, as I said, we're going to be unveiling the 5-year plan. It's going to be an exciting event. Thank you all for joining us. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you all our Executive Director, Lauren LeBeau-Craig.
Greetings, everyone. I want to say first, happy Pride. Happy Black Music Month, and happy annual meeting. I could not be more excited to be here with you all tonight and all your smiling faces. And what we're doing is we're sharing Newark Arts' brand new 5-year organizational strategic plan. But first things first, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you to all these amazing sponsors. Please support our amazing sponsors. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for your support over the last 43 years that Newark Arts has been in existence. Thank you for believing in us, our team, our mission, our vision. And thank you for allowing us to power the arts to transform lives in this beautiful city of Newark, New Jersey. So, yes. A little about Newark Arts. We are a key anchor institution driving Newark as a global city of the arts. Since 1981, Newark Arts has elevated our city's arts and cultural ecosystem for the benefit of all Newarkers. How do we do this? Some of our key programs are Newark Creates, which is the city's cultural plan that we led, and which was the impetus for Newark's Creative Catalyst Fund that we managed for the city, distributing $2.35 million to 402 artists and small arts organizations between 2020 and 2023. ArtStart Grants, through which we have consistently created community access into art in every ward since 2001, via microgrants to hundreds of small arts organizations and individuals, totaling nearly $1 million. And stay tuned for our announcement of our new grantees later tonight. Newark Arts Festival, where we annually showcase Newark as a city of the arts, drawing visitors from as far as California, if you can believe it. ArtSource is our brokerage service through which we refer artists to small and large corporate art projects here in the city. And ArtSource witnessed 59% growth in FY23, providing sizable commissions to local artists and working with incredible corporate partners. Fiscal sponsorship. We serve as a fiscal sponsor for initiatives like Yendor Productions, the Harriet Tubman Monument, Four Corners Public Art, and ArtsEd Newark, a collective impact initiative that ensures that nearly 40,000 K-12 students receive access to high-quality arts education. So that's where we've been. Now let's talk about where we're going, why now, and how we'll get there, and also why we're confident that it will work. So the next slide, please. I think the next, yes. So here's what we know. The arts have the power to change our lives in our community. Our city has changed dramatically over the past few years, and typically artists have been among the many who've been disenfranchised and for whom the future remains uncertain. But we believe the arts community of Newark has the power to share and shape the story of the city. The arts are what make this city a vibrant cultural capital. It's not just fluff. The arts are a vital component to what makes this city great. And like our city, Newark Arts has also changed a lot over the past few years. We've seen tremendous growth. Currently, Newark Arts partners with over 1,500 artists, attracts 10,000 visitors to the Newark Arts Festival, and has become a core enabler of Newark as a global arts hub. The demand for our services actually really greatly outweighs the supply. So using this high momentum, we are poised to significantly scale impact and accelerate our growth. So through the strategic planning process, we were able to highlight our strengths. Number one, we have a strong brand name. Number two, deep partnerships. And number three, an engaged network of artists. So under my new leadership, now is the time to set a bold aspiration and pursue a new strategic vision that doubles our impact and more deeply and holistically serves our community. By 2029, we will sustain the existing ecosystem so that artists can thrive professionally. We will amplify the message of Newark Arts and share the story of the city as a top arts and cultural destination. And we will partner with local stakeholders to hire artists via ArtSource, providing greater opportunities for artists to work, showcase their art throughout the city, and beautify public spaces. How will we accomplish all of this? At the heart of our new strategy is a set of concrete initiatives that will put these ideas into action. First, we will provide job opportunities, professional development, and business expertise to our artist community. We will be growing the arts equitably. So Newark is a vibrant and diverse community, yet generational inequity remains. Scaling Newark Arts' impact and providing affordable services to emerging artists levels the playing field for those who need it most. We will also position Newark as a hub for the arts. Arts are a part of Newark's DNA, and yet that story is often untold. Driving local storytelling and raising awareness of the arts elevates Newark as a cultural destination. And finally, we'll elevate the arts as a catalyst for urban change. Arts has the power to leave positive change in Newark. Our plan includes leveraging our brand and core programs, such as Newark Arts Festival and ArtSource, to match demand with local artists, elevate public spaces, and advance Newark as a city. Thank you. It's a mouthful, y'all. So to accomplish our goals, annual funding will need to increase by 30 to 40%. We do have a roadmap for this, including additional government support, earned income, and rental income via a brand new gallery space in the Vermella Broad Street residential development. Yes. Yes, stay tuned for the official announcement. You're all invited to the party. And honestly, we can't do it without the support of everyone in this room tonight. Each of you being here, attending our events, engaging with our opportunities, sharing what we do, liking the work on social, it's so important and it allows us to keep going. So thank you. Please feel free to set up a time to talk to me or a member of the Newark Arts Festival team if you want to learn more about our plans for the next 3 to 5 years. And thank you for your support as we grow.
Thank you, Lauren. So exciting. So many wonderful things on the horizon, and so much hard work has gone into building that strategic plan. I want to acknowledge, first and foremost, to say thank you to the Newark Public Library for hosting us tonight. And I also want to say, yes, thank you. I think the library does deserve. And I also want to acknowledge our funders and stakeholders, some of which you saw on the board here, but I want to specifically call them out: Prudential Financial, of course, the City of Newark and our Mayor, Raz J. Baraka, New Jersey Arts and Culture Renewal Fund, New Jersey State Council on the Arts, the NJEDA, TD Bank, Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation, the Turrell Foundation, Nonprofit Finance Fund, and I'm going to shout out the Newark City Parks Foundation as well. We could not do this critical work without your partnership and support, so thank you. I also want to take a moment just to acknowledge our board members that are here in the room with us. We have Kim Alexander Cook. We have Kim, yes. We have Manny Antunes. Brand new to our board, Joe Lee. Katab Rollins. And a man who I'm going to invite up to the stage, because tonight we are doing a Tonight Show style interview with our executive director, Lauren LeBeau Craig, and our board member, who almost needs no introduction, because he's not only the councilman of the West Ward, but some of you know him as Do It All from the legendary Lords of the Underground, the hip-hop group that took the culture in the city of Newark all around the world. So please, everybody, put your hands together for Councilman Dupre, Do It All Kelly, and Lauren LeBeau Craig. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Come on. We are in the Centennial Room of the Newark Public Library. You have to make some noise for the city of Newark in this library. I want all of the people, as a council member, to know that we appreciate them here in the library, right? Thank you guys for coming out tonight. You know, Newark Arts is near and dear to my heart because I am an artist, right? And what Erykah Badu say, you know, right, you already know what she said. But I just want to thank you guys for coming out, and being on the board for Newark Arts is special. It's special because I'm born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. I am an artist who has success to be able to take my art, stamping it with Newark, New Jersey, all around the world, and now to be a part of that organization who helps other artists, who defines what culture is through art, who fosters change through art around our communities in all 5 of the wards. That is an honor. And we get to help other artists who are growing, who are expanding, who are taking their art to another level because they receive something called confidence, right, from an organization like Newark Arts. And please give it up for our executive director. I want to thank her. I want to thank her because, you know, sometimes an organization can only go as far as its leader takes them. And I believe with her at the helm of our leadership, Newark Arts is about to reach heights that we have yet to reach. So thank you.
I claim that.
That's right, claim it. All right, so we do have some questions for you, though.
Yes.
Right, all right, let me, I'm running around doing a bunch of things, so I had to write these questions down. And you all look amazing out there as well.
I know, don't they?
That's right, claim it, Miss Ruby. You better in that black and gold. You know I love that. That's right. So, ED,
Yes.
what does Newark Arts matter to the city of Newark, New Jersey?
Yes. Wow, yes. Newark Arts, and I think that's part of what I was referring to in my talking points. A lot of people will say that arts are just fluff. We don't really need it. It's like, it's nice to have, but it's not a must. But a city like Newark really is proving that statement wrong. And what I love about our mayor is he does have the arts as a seat at the table where we should be. The arts is what keeps Newark going and relevant and culturally relevant. And I really think it's an anti-gentrifier, because as long as we keep paying our artists and making sure that the public art is culturally relevant and all those things, we're gonna make sure that the people of Newark that have been here are gonna continue to stay here if that's what they want to do. So I think Newark Arts means a lot to the city, because we are the ones advocating in those meetings. We're the ones talking to the city. We're talking to our huge stakeholders. We have very deep partnership throughout the city, not just with the city itself, but with developers, with local businesses. Right. And then we have the ear of our local artists. Our individual artists are really strong. And the great thing about Newark Arts is you can literally just come to the office and we're all just there and we're like, oh, hi, how can we help you? It's not like one of those cities, like, I don't know if you could really go to Brooklyn and just roll up on the Brooklyn Arts Council and be like, I would like to talk to the executive director right now. So there's not a lot of gatekeeping, which is great, and the resources are real. We have professional development for artists. We hire artists. We make sure we pay artists. When people come to us and ask us for referrals to artists, or they want to work with us, we make sure to say in that first conversation, we pay artists. If you're not looking to pay, we cannot work with you. So.
That's a great answer. That's why she's our ED, right? I just want to add and say thank you for a city like Newark to have a great mayor like Rajay Baraka, who is actually an artist, right? He allows the vibrancy of the arts to actually, shine bright within the culture of our art. So that's why it matters, man. It matters to have leadership that has some type of art in their system, in their blood, in their mindset, because everything is not just always business, right? Sometimes you can foster change and move things along with play.
That's right.
And art allows you to feel playful, right? And until it is not, because playtime has a time limit to it. It has a stopping point. It's just like dinner time, playtime, all of that. But it allows you to explore. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you. And it matters that you're in office as well. It matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I can talk right now. No, but with all jokes aside, man, I want to thank the city of Newark, and especially the West Ward, for electing me as the first platinum selling hip hop artist in the United States of America to have an elected seat. And if I would have won the first time, I would have beat Sean. But Sean is the one in the world, and we want to salute Sean, my brother. But that's how, when you say what does art mean to Newark, that's what it means. Mm-hmm. It means everything, anything, right? Like, here it is, the residents of Newark, New Jersey elected an artist, for the first time in the history of America, a platinum-selling artist to an elected official seat, and Newark did that. So that shows how strong we believe in art in our city of Newark, New Jersey.
Absolutely.
Next question, Executive Director. I love her, you guys. I just hope you see the love real quick.
Love you back.
And I don't drink coffee, so I just had a cup of coffee. So if I'm, I have 3 more meetings after this. So what are some recent accomplishments and milestones that Newark Arts has achieved?
Oh, thank you for asking. So we are really excited that we are part of a cohort of 6 festivals that recently were successful in our application to the NJEDA on the big art grant. So Newark, yes, that's a clap. That's right. So this was a historical collaboration, I feel like, because we decided, you know what? We have the chops, we have the audience, and we should all just go after the whole amount, $1.5 million, we're gonna ask for it all. And we actually were successful, so that was huge. So Newark Pride, Newark Arts Festival, Lincoln Park Music Festival, Newark City Parks Foundation, Afrobeats, Winter Village, Halsey Festival, that's all of them. So we are all going to be uplifted over the next 2 years with that state money. That is huge because it's basically like endowing the festival so we have enough money to really plan ahead of time. So that is a huge accomplishment, and I think I feel more accomplished about it because it was a collaboration and it's really gonna uplift the whole city. Right. And then the second thing I would say is just the Vermella Broad Street space. We are so excited. And this is new information, y'all. So we are just really signing the dotted line. But Vermella Broad Street, for you guys don't know, it's the new development right next to Broad Street Station. They are all over North New Jersey, but this is their first development in Newark. And they really came into town really intentionally, wanting to partner with the right people and make sure that they weren't just putting up a development and leaving. They wanted to make sure that they were actually making the community better. Right. And so they are giving us this space gratis for the next 3 years, which is huge.
Earned.
We definitely earned it, yes, you're right. Blood, sweat, and tears, but we're really excited about that. I mean, that's huge. For the Newark Arts Festival, a lot of times we do pop up and developers give us space for a short time. They're like, you can have it for a month and then you gotta get out. Mm-hmm. But for this to be a permanent space that we can activate for the community, it's really important that we're right on the border of the North Ward, and one of the things that we found when talking to the community leaders in the North Ward, they've done the surveys, and the one thing that they're missing the most in that ward is arts and culture.
Most definitely.
The neighbors are all saying the same thing. So that space also has the power to change the conversation in that neighborhood.
I just want to thank Vermella, for believing in Newark Arts as well. But just like Vermella was intentional for being in Newark and choosing great partnerships like Newark Arts, we too, as the council members, see, you elect us to do the business of the city, right? And we intentionally make sure that we pick the right developers, and sometimes we get fooled, but for the most part, we're able to pick, developers like Vermella that comes into our community and wants to be partner with people who are doing the work in our community. And because Newark Arts was already prepared, already has a track record, already has its fingers on the pulse, this is the result that you get. So we would just want to thank both of you guys, because I know it's going to be amazing, and that 1-2 months might turn into a residency in somewhere in there,
We definitely have at least a year.
Okay, so we have a year. All right, that's enough time to get busy.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so next question. What challenges does Newark Arts face in fulfilling its mission, and how do you plan to address them?
Ooh, child. We have challenges in really it's fundraising. It's fundraising. We have a gap that we need to fill. All those amazing initiatives that I want to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years, it takes money. And so we are a nonprofit, so we run on grants, right? But one thing that we're going after that we have never gone after before is more intentional government support. What does that look like? A line item in the city budget, a line item in the state budget, something that's going to endow us, and so that we don't have to be so reliant on these grants that really can go away. So we're just like hoping and praying. And then I have an incredible staff. I just have to say that. I want to shout out my staff. I don't want to start calling names because I'm going to forget somebody, but I love you all. But also, we're growing by leaps and bounds, and we could also use more staff. So I want to be able to raise enough money to grow the team. We're growing out of our office space, so there's a lot of things, there's a lot of challenges, but Newark Arts is a really fun place to work. We have a lot of laughs, and we work really hard, and so I don't really think of it as challenges. It's more of like, okay, this is what we have to do, and we're gonna get it done.
Can't you see when you love what you do, it's not a challenge, right? I mean, that's what I got from it, right? When you love what you do, it is not a challenge. I just want to go back to something you said to the last question. You said that the grant was $1.5 million at you guys, but it didn't scare you. You went for it, and you got it. To me, that's a teachable moment, right? When you want something and you believe in what you are doing and you go for it, you will get it. Even if you don't get it right then and there. Yes. I just want you to understand that, guys, because this is how I truly believe. That's why I wanted to go back to it. 1.5 million, they didn't say, oh, we're going to try for 500,000. It's a saying that says that if you shoot for the moon, you might hit a star, right? If there's artists in this room, I want you all to understand and believe that you are the best artist at what you do. I don't care if you have a deal with something or someone or not. Because that's the way I believed coming out of Newark, New Jersey. That's why I wear Newark and all that stuff on my hats and clothing now, because I believe nobody is better than me in what I do, right? Newark Arts, the nonprofit organization, believe that nobody is better than them in the nonprofit space when it comes to art, so they went for the entire grant and got it. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah. And thank you for saying that too, because it really matters that we remember that we are standing on the shoulders of everybody that came before us,
Most
right?
definitely.
So we happen to be ready for that grant. We had been set up, but it's because we have had great leadership, before me. So Linwood Oglesby is here. I have to shout him out. Hi, Sharon. Shout out to everyone who's ever worked for Newark Arts. Celeste Bateman, I see you in the back. You guys, hey. Hi, Harlow. And then Jeremy Johnson is obviously.
Oh, Jeremy.
He's
Make some noise for Jeremy, please.
My Newark Arts fairy godfather. He's the one that brought me into the organization.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Jeremy.
the work that we are able to accomplish is a lot of the groundwork that he set out for us.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that.
So next question.
I think this has to be our last question.
We can go a little bit longer. I mean, because I'm sitting up here with the beautiful
I like
executive
to
director.
talk, so don't tempt me.
All right. So how does Newark Arts support emerging artists and foster and foster a creative environment in Newark? One more time. How does Newark Art supports emerging artists and foster a creative environment in Newark, New Jersey?
Yes, so Newark is a great city for emerging artists. There's so many free resources that you can take advantage of. One thing that I want to share is creative convenings. That is our free professional development workshop that we do monthly in collaboration with Newark Artist Database, which is
Nice.
out of Project for Empty Space. These are free monthly virtual convenings on topics like contracts and taxes, on all the things you don't really want to think about, but you have to because you're a small business. So you can go to these convenings and get great information. Also, the Newark Arts Festival really is one of those festivals that is excellent for emerging artists. Our lead curator, Artistic Initiatives, Adrienne Wheeler. Yes, clap for her. She is also a fairy godmother. She's so good with mentorship of artists, and anyone can call her at any time. I'm not going to give out your phone number or anything.
I was about to ask her right now.
She's great for that. So, and I think also, just like I said, we don't gatekeep at Newark Arts. You can come to the office, you can call, you can set up a time, and we're gonna, depending on your artistry, because also we're beginning to do a lot more for our performing artist community. I hope you guys have noticed that. Oh, thank you. We love our visual artists, but we have to remember that there's a lot of different ways to be an artist.
Slew of artists.
Yes, so we recently started as a part of the Newark Arts Festival to do auditions, which is super fun. And what we do is, as a part of the auditions, is we take those people that are accepted into the festival through a professional development to get them ready for the festival.
Oh, that's
because we
brilliant.
noticed there's a lot of emerging talent come through, but they just needed a little polishing, right? So then when they get to the festival, they're on the Next Up Newark stage, and they have a chance to win, and it's almost like providing a platform for you to get to the next level of your career.
Oh, that's beautiful. I thank you for that. And I just want to note too, when you talk about making Newark Arts a line item on the city's budget.
Yes, I'm glad you're listening closely to that.
Yes. Well, I am one of the members of the 9 body who actually votes on the city budget. Look, let's look at that. Imagine that, right? Just a kid from a number block here in Newark, New Jersey. You know, now I'm voting on the budget for the city. And I just want to say, I believe I spoke to Marcy about this, but I am in the BA's office fighting for that. So let's pray that we make that happen. You know, becoming councilman, I had to learn, you know, it'll be 2 years July 1st, and I'm still learning, right? But I know sometimes they want things from you, and the way that you get things done is you ask for it in the budget. You know, so being an artist, I thought it wouldn't be like robbery if I asked for them to make the arts a line budget in our budget for the city. So that's one of the things that I'm fighting for. Next question. I can stay a little longer.
Marcy's giving me the wrap up.
You wrapping up for me, Marcy? Or okay, well then, I thought it was for me, so yeah. We can, one more question or are we done? Okay, all right, one more question because I did tell Marcy that I have another event that started at 7, but I got a text that I can wait 5 or 10 minutes and it's not too far, so. But if we have to wrap up for us, we're good. All right, one more question, 3 minutes. One more question, let me pick the one since we have 3 minutes. Okay, what are the benefits of working with Newark Arts and having Newark Arts behind a project that an artist is doing?
Oh, great question. So one of the things that came out of our strategic plan was that we have a very strong brand. And that personally made me very happy because before I was in this role, I was in the marketing department. That's how I kind of like grew up in Newark Arts. So that brand means that when we put our logo on something, people tend to show up. People are like, oh, that's interesting. I want to do whatever's happening with Newark Arts. So what that means is we would love to work with you so that we can get our logo on your event and we can get more eyes on what you're doing. We also have a very well-read e-blast. We are extremely popping on social. Thank you, Dune and Capri. Thank you.
Great. Oh.
So it's like the Newark Arts stamp of approval. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I see. So we would love, all that to say, we'd love to work with you if you want to reach out to us, pitch us something. And also, the Newark Arts Festival calls are still open. Please apply. That is the best way for us to really put our stamp of approval on your program. Literally, you can be a visual artist, performing artist. We're looking for interns. We have a reimagined icon call as a part of the call. And then, of course, programming. So if you have a great idea for arts and cultural event that you want to have in the festival and you need a space, we're even offering space this year. So head to Newark Arts Festival. Yes, Sharon, you remember. Head to newarkartsfestival.com. The deadline has been extended to Monday, June 10th. Please apply. Oh yeah, the class for the deadline extension. So yes, that's. Yeah.
So I just want to say our executive director is amazing. She's a great executive director who is leading the path for all of the artists, for the organization, but she's also an author. I just told somebody to go get her book the other day. Please, when you get a chance, please support her. Miss Lauren Craig, and the book is called The
100 Things to Do in Newark Before You Die.
In Newark Before You Die. 100 Things to Do in Newark Before You Die.
It's a bit of a relic now. I mean, so many things have changed. That book
Yeah,
came
things
out
have
2017.
changed,
But
they wanna
thank you
get
for the
gist.
shout out.
They want to get the gist.
Yes.
But please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Newark Arts Executive Director, Miss Lauren Craig.
Once again, put your hands together for Councilman Dupre, Do It All Kelly, and our Executive Director, Lauren LeBeau Craig. I see a lot of artists here in the room. I want to acknowledge the live painting that's happening to my right? To my right, Greg Banks. And all, yes. And we also have DJ Papito with us, who's been providing the sounds. And I see many more artists out there. If you are an artist, please raise your hand. Okay, look how beautiful that is. Some of y'all are undercover artists. I'm looking at you, Miss Kim Ford. So, now's a special moment. We actually have an artist who's going to be joining us here on the stage. It's a special treat for you. An arts alum from the Newark School of the Arts, talented singer, Gabriel de los Santos. Put your hands together and give a nice Newark Arts welcome for Gabriel de los Santos.
I've been in so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs and I made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life on stages with 10,000 people watching, yeah. Well, on now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me, baby. Can't you see through me? Well, oh, now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love, holding nothing. Came out in front when I was hiding, but now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, just listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. Well, now I'm singing this song to you. We were alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. Thank you so much.
Ooh, wow, absolutely beautiful. One more time, give it up for Gabriel de los Santos. And I want to let you all know, coming up on June 21st, Make Music Day. It's a national, basically a national holiday, Make Music Day. We are partnering the Newark City Parks Foundation with Newark Arts, and we will be activating all the 5 downtown parks. That's Harriet Tubman Square, Lincoln Park, Military Park, Mulberry Commons, and Riverfront, with activities to make music, with performances and all of that. So make sure you check it all out on the Newark Arts website, as well as the Newark City Parks Foundation website as well. So now I have the pleasure of introducing a woman who runs the exciting and very, very important Arts Ed Newark. It's co-located with Newark Arts. Everybody put your hands together to welcome Lauren Meehan, the Executive Director of Arts Ed Newark.
Thank you, Marcy. And I just want to say, I really wish my mom were in the room today, because that was a lullaby when I was a child. And so hearing him, it gave me goose pimples. He was phenomenal. So thank you, Gabrielle. That was fantastic. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren Meehan, a classically trained violinist who was able to benefit from the free arts education I got in my New Jersey public school. And I come to you today as the director of Arts Ed Newark. Today's about discussing the state of the arts in Newark, and so I'm here to talk about the state of arts education. Arts Ed Newark is an alliance, for those of you who don't know, here in Newark, that supports collaboration in our community to enable partners to reach more children. At most recent calculations, about half of the school-age children here in the city, about 40,000 kids, with high-quality arts programming. We really are sector builders, and we're really looking at how we can build capacity so that everyone can navigate systems better, that we can capture the real impact that arts education is having on our young people, and that our partners can focus on what they do best, engaging children in the wonder of the arts. There has been so much success in our community this year, particularly around our healing-centered engagement and the arts work. This year, thank you. This year we had nearly 30 participants in our free arts training series, and this includes teaching artists, classroom educators, community-based practitioners, healthcare workers, really anybody who is serving young people here in the city. Additionally, we have continued learning with our peer learning community with another 25 people, and we've been serving 370 students and staff at Lincoln School for the second straight school year. That brings our 6 years of work in healing-centered engagement and in service to nearly 2,000 adults and children. In our engagement work, we've continued with our Parent Ambassadors program. So we've had our second cohort this year, and if you have a chance, on June 20th, and you can go to our website to find out more information, you can see the phenomenal work that those parents have been doing at their graduation, which will be taking place at the Greater Newark Conservancy. And this is really tremendous, and it has resulted in many things. So this year's cohort, 3 parents were actually recipients of Prudential Community Grants that were just recently announced, which is phenomenal. So that's 3 community arts programs on top of all of the great ones we're going to hear about later today. In addition, we also have 2 parents who serve on the Leadership Council of Arts Ed Newark, because it's really important to us that parents have a voice in the work that we're doing as well. We had more than 50 people as a part of our annual soiree at Tin June, where we got to celebrate Mr. Richardson, a visual arts educator at Arts High, and we got to hear from his students and see their work displayed. It was really a wonderful time. Additionally, this year, we've seen some shifts in the landscape. Longtime district arts leader Margaret Eel retired in March, leaving very big shoes to fill. In her tenure, she grew the number of arts educators across the district, making sure that all schools had a visual arts and music teacher, and finalized the district arts strategic plan, leaving a blueprint of how to further build upon the incredible foundation she has laid in the past 8 years. We have worked closely with the superintendent's office, Mr. Roger Leone, to make sure that Margaret Eel's seat is filled by July 1, and we will be part of the interviewing process for the final candidates later this month to make sure that what has been built in the schools over the last 8 years not only continues, but that we grow it and build more on top of it. And then there's out of school time, and there's what happens in the summer. So this year will be our 12th summer participating in the district's Summer Plus program. We began this work in 2012, and at the time, I was actually a program officer at Victoria Foundation, and we funded the first grant for this program in the amount of $25,000. In the last 2 summers, we have invested more than $100,000 in the program, so it has really grown over the last 12 years. This summer, we anticipate serving about 9,000 students, and this will bring our 12-year total to serving 35,000 students and an investment of over $500,000, and that's in addition, again, to all the other investment that you have heard about tonight. And then the other thing I want to talk about, and Marcy mentioned it earlier, is this year we are expanding Make Music Day, an initiative that Arts at Newark has championed since 2021, but we're excited because the work grows with more and tremendous partners. So in addition to Newark Arts, where we co-locate, they're our fiscal sponsor, we are also going to be joining the Newark City Parks Foundation, the City of Newark, Newark Arts and Education District, TD Charitable Foundation, the New Jersey Symphony, and NJEDA to really expand the program. So I really encourage all of you to take a look at all of the offerings in the downtown parks. It's really going to be a wonderful time, and we're really excited about how these partners have really elevated the opportunities for families and young people and seniors and everyone across the city to make music. And with that, Make Music Day has traditionally been the kickoff for what we like to call Self-Care Summer, which is an opportunity to engage with arts programming, community programming, gets us outside, and gets us sort of prepared for the fall that is inevitably coming. And so this will be the beginning of that, so you can always check our website out. There's lots of things that will be happening over the summer. We push it out on social media, so it's a great opportunity to see what great arts opportunities are happening over the summer. And of course, Self-Care Summer will end, no doubt, with the Newark Arts Festival Kids on October 12th, 2024, so mark your calendars. And we continue all of these great initiatives due to tremendous support, some of which I've already acknowledged in terms of our healing-centered work. We were lucky enough to receive another grant from the National Endowment for the Arts, so that's going to allow us to continue a lot of that healing-centered work in our schools. And then additionally, we are finalizing our strategic plan. So much like the work that Lauren reflected on earlier for Newark Arts, we've been thinking very thoughtfully about how we want to move in our work over the next 3 to 5 years. I'd also be remiss if I did not acknowledge the fact that I am just one very unimportant person who keeps things organized and helps align resources. There's a lot of people that work really, really hard to help create the impact that Arts Ed Newark creates. So I want to acknowledge my staff and any of our leadership council members who are in the room at the moment. If you're here, raise your hand or stand up. Yeah, you can too, yeah. Thank you. Look at you. There's also one more person I want to acknowledge, and I feel like this is a really great opportunity for me to just clarify one thing really quickly. I am Lauren Meehan, and that is Lauren Craig. I am the director of Arts Ed Newark. She is the executive director of Newark Arts. Just want to clear that up, because we've been getting each other's email for like 7 years. But it's starting to get crazy now. So I just want to put that out there. And the reason I acknowledge that is because I have been not only at the Arts Council for now over 8 years, but I have also been in Newark for 15 in the arts and culture space, both as a funder, an artist myself, and as an arts administrator. And I have to say, I have never been as excited, empowered, or inspired in the leadership here at Newark Arts Council as I have been in the last year that Lauren has been running the organization. And I know that her leadership will continue to strengthen Newark Arts and the artists and arts education communities here in Newark. And so I want to say congrats to you, and just to say thank you for letting us continue to be a part of what Newark Arts has going on. So thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Must be something about the name Lauren. Right, and it is Gemini season, so how appropriate. Yes, get into it, folks, get into it. Okay, now the moment that you have all been waiting for, the moment where we announce our ArtStart Grantees. We're giving out money, y'all. Get excited. I want to welcome our executive director back up to the podium to help me announce these grantees. Oh, wait, there's tickets. What are the tickets? What is happening with the tickets, Miss Ruby? Okay, it looks like.
It's not a raffle, we're going to do a grab bag.
A grab, ooh.
That allows someone to get 2 tickets for murals and martinis.
Oh.
Next one, team 9.
Okay.
If you don't have a blue ticket, this is a perfect opportunity to get it.
Yes, if you don't have a blue ticket, please do get one. I also want to let you know that on the board that's in the back of the room, there were some prompts there that we hope that people will participate in. It is, what are you bringing into this space? What are you bringing into this space? Take a moment and let us know. And then, what are you leaving with from this space? So we really want to hear from you. It's about intentionality. That's what it's all about. So write it down and let us know what you are arriving with and what you are leaving with. So I'd like to invite our ED back up to the podium so that we can announce these winners. All right.
Okay.
Drum roll. Woo! How many applications were there, first of all?
Did we receive 35? 36 applications. Thank you, Heather Ayers, Director of Grant Administration. Yes, thank you for everyone who applied to ArtStart. We are giving out 20 grants tonight, micro grants for $3,000. And this is to support really important arts and cultural initiatives in every ward of the city. So without further ado, our first grantee is Community Institute, the Institute of Music for Children. If you're here, just come to the front, please.
All right, our next grantee is Newark School of the Arts with the sensational summer at Newark School of the Arts. Newark School of the Arts, please come to the front. I know y'all are here. I saw Richard, Shakira. Come on.
Come, please stand on the stage. Stand on the stage.
It's your moment. Stand on the stage.
Our next grantee, Drama with a Twist, setting boundaries, avoiding the drama.
Yes! What a great title. Okay, next, the Lincoln Park Coast Cultural District with the Lincoln Park Youth Arts Collective.
Mighty Writers, the Mighty Writers Newark Community Storytelling Fellowship.
A Penny for Your Thoughts Foundation, unmasking suicide prevention for seniors.
Blue Butterfly Arts and Media, Coffee and Convo, community engagement seminars for artists.
Clinton Hill Community Action, Look What I Made with Bump Pro, workshops and fashion show.
Nicole Donnell, Art with the Elders. Yes, Brick City Presents also.
The J.D. Johnson School of Performing Arts, Living in Color.
I Dance Because, Elder Stories.
The Newark Public Library, Maker's Space.
Come on up, come on up, come on up. Yes. House of Love Soup Kitchen and Pantry, Moncour Music Lives On.
Keys to Success, African Drumming Program at Keys to Success.
Obscura Darkroom, New Jersey, Artist in Residency.
Newark LGBTQ Community Center, the Newark LGBTQ Film Festival of 2025.
Honey Pot Montessori Incorporated, Jungle Jams, Nature Exploration Through Music and Movement.
Carter Glennon Center Arts and Nature, a New Jersey nonprofit corporation. Carter Glennon Center for the Arts and Nature Raise the Roof program.
Lyrics Matter Foundation for Lyrics Matter Hip Hop STEAM Team.
And we have to acknowledge that that program is by none other than
Oh, the Lincoln Park one I think is, right? By Radiga.
Radiga.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's this one. Oh, my bad. My bad.
homegrown talent that's been all around the world. And finally, Lisa Durden, Blind Divas.
Congratulations to all of our grantees.
Woo, all right. Hold, please, just for some photos. We're getting in for photos. And we'd also like anybody who participated on the jury, if you could please step forward for the photo. Jurists, please. Thank you so much for your volunteer work in sifting through these applications. As a former jury member, I know how laborious that is. All right, so it's not over yet. We still have a raffle ticket to give away. I'm sorry, it's not a raffle ticket. It's a, we're calling it a door prize. Yes, we have them right here. All right, who's picking this ticket?
Does everybody have a blue ticket?
Does everybody have your blue tickets?
If you don't have
Ooh, this
one,
is so exciting.
Cabri's coming around.
Okay, if you don't have a ticket, now's your chance. Now is your chance. Yes. You better get another one.
And what are they winning? 2 tickets to?
So if you are chosen, you are winning 2 tickets, or is each,
2 murals, Marcy,
or
just
not
one.
2. Okay, so
One person's being.
one person is being hold on, we're not picking yet. One person is winning 2 tickets. So you and friends are going to Murals and Martinis. You have to be 21 and over. It is Murals and Martinis. That's happening on June 29th. It's part of the North to Shore Festival. Newark Arts signature event. Ooh, this is exciting. All right, come on. Does everybody have their ticket? I'm choosing? Okay. Everybody has their ticket? A lot of pressure. All right, ready? Wait, hold on, one more. One more, okay. It's the longest drum roll in history. Does everybody have a ticket? Is everybody following Newark Arts? Okay, not only do you need to have a ticket, you also need to take out your phone real quick and follow at Newark Arts on all social media. Make sure you stay plugged in for announcements, for artist spotlights, and lots of great content.
No looking.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to look. How did I end up with this task? Right. It's a lot of responsibility.
Big money, big money.
Big money, big money, big money. Okay, ready? Okay. Ooh, good numbers. 343. I love y'all. All right. 343 003. Woo! We have a winner. Wait a minute. Are you 21 and older? Your parents are going to Murals and Martinis. Woo! Date night. Date night. Look at that. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the fun's not over yet. I think there's still some more food. And yeah, there is. There's some cookies. There's some. Shout out to Miss Ruby Annette for always hooking us up with great, fresh, healthy food. And we're going to have some music before we depart at 8 o'clock. So DJ Papito, take it away.
Everybody get a bag.
Make sure you get a bag. We have a gift bag for you over here at Newark Happening. Don't forget, Newark Arts Festival call is open until Monday. Grantees to the stage, please, for one more photo. Don't forget about the Newark Arts Festival taking place Indigenous Peoples Weekend, North to Shore.